Good morning, students. Today our class is social science and we will start a new chapter, unit number 7, India, location, border, area and physiography. I will not read textbook. I made this entire chapter into a short form that you will understand easily. Let's start. India is located in the south of Asian continent. Bangladesh and Myanmar are located in the east. Arabian Sea is the west, Himalaya mountain and China are in the north and Sri Lanka is in the south. Pakistan lies in the northwest of India. The north-south length of India is 3,214 km, while the east-west width is 2,933 kilometers. India has a land area about 32 lakhs 87,263 square kilometer and the seventh largest in the world in terms of area. India is divided into 5 physiographic divisions. 1. Northern Mountain Region. Number 2. North Indian Plains. Number 3. Plateau of Central and South India. Number 4. Coastal Plains. And 5. Deserts. In the north of India lies the east-west Himalayas, which is the loftiest mountain range of the world. It is known as the Northern Mountain Region. There are 3 parallel ranges of Himalayas: Greater Himalayas, Central or Lower Himalayas, and Shivalik Range. The tallest peak of India, Mount Godwin Austen, 8,601 meters height, is in the Karakoram range. The tallest peak of the world, Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, is in the Himalayan mountain region in Nepal. Besides these, there are other tall peaks in Himalayas such as Kanchenjunga, 8,598 meters, Nanda Devi 7,817 meters, Badrinath 7,138 meters. In the eastern Himalayas, Patkoi and Lusai ranges are located and the Garo, Khasi, Jaintia and Naga hills spread east-west in the south. The northern plains are formed of the alluvium of various small and large rivers emerging from the Himalayas. This plain is considered to be one of the largest alluvial plains of the world. This is prosperous and densely populated region of India. The central and the southern plateau of India is very much like an inverted triangle. There are seas on its seaside, so it is called a peninsula. The valleys of river Narmada and river Son are situated in the central part of the plateau. This is divided into 2 parts. Its northern part is known as Malwa Plateau and the southern part is called Deccan Plateau. This is a prosperous region for mineral resources, so it is called Treasury of Minerals of India. The eastern coastal plain lies to the east of the Deccan Plateau and to the west of western coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain is famous for fisheries. Some fisheries, some famous ports and large cities on the eastern coast are Chennai, Pondicherry or Puducherry, Machilipatnam, Visakhapatnam, etc. The western coastal plain is narrower than the eastern coastal plain. It is fertile because it is formed of black soil and alluvium. It is useful for transportation and for fisheries. Some famous ports and cities on the coast are Kandla, Marmangao, Mumbai, Mangalore, Calicut or Kozhikode, Tiruvananthapuram, etc. The western part of Rajasthan is a desert. Rainfall is very scanty here. So most part of the region is a dry, barren and uninhabited. Population is very scanty. Northern desert of Rajasthan gets water for cultivation from Indira Canal of Satluj River. So this has become a green region. In Gujarat, the Run of Kutch is divided into two parts, Great Run and Little Run. The Kutch Desert is a large saline or kharopot area. Such a desert region exists only in Kutch in the world. The land which is surrounded by water from all sides is called an island. Lakshadweep and Minikoi Islands are located in Arabian Sea in west, while the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in the Bay of Bengal in the east. So here this chapter is over. I hope you will understand if you read your textbook. You read two times your textbook and I will give your homework in the class. Okay, next class. See you. Bye.